Anyways, here's 30 Saint Quartz. I don't want to make this too long if possible because, you know, throat and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get a rolling. And hey, if nothing else, this is a Nitocris free rolling session. Another one in the franchise that is now known as the Dantes files. Wait, if it's like French, I need to like remove all the vowels from it, so it's more like dentist. Dentist files, got it. The one thing I do need to keep track of is that I get all the CEs out of the way. I believe there's only one more 3-star one I'm missing. Right, genderless too, so Dion and Astolfo, and as we all know, my life would be considerably better if I didn't have to think about Astolfo ever. But I'm sure there's not going to be the third Astolfo of the year in these roles. There's no way that would happen. That's just so unlikely. Number 2. Right. Artemis 2. That is very true. I'm pretty sure that Artemis actually is in Valentine's as well, despite being specifically tagged as male. Alright, another pretty much a nothing roll, but it does have this new CEs, so I think I'm missing one 4-star CE and both of the 5-star ones, so not bad. I mean, to be fair, Patsy was the first one of the mandatory Lost Belt servants that pop up, and therefore, what happens to him is much more impactful than any of the others. Here's a character. You need to relate to this character and then feel bad when you inevitably, like, genocide them. And that would be Tsuna. Alright. I'll take it. And I'm trying to think, are there any other servants that actually matter in this specific banner, like SRs? Let's start the 4 to 10 roll. Also, I sure did get triples of whatever this is, Demonic Parade, so everyone watching can do the thing. I don't need to do the thing. Oh right, I only have NP3 Chiron. Chiron, 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 Horseman. So those are a thing that could pop up, and I only have NP4 Herc somehow. So those would be pretty nice to get. I'm not expecting anything, but wow, absolutely nothing except a lot of Lancers. Why? Why would you do this? Number 5. Yeah, it would be so nice if the story logs were added into the friend point gacha. I don't care if they made them like less common. Like if they were there like as rare as something like Saber Lily, I would take it. At least it would be a way to get the stupid coins on them and the extra MP copies for, you know, normal players. Oh, hold on. I see it. Show me ruler. Lancer? Yeah, wouldn't expect anything else, honestly. It would be flat, wouldn't it? I didn't even get to say my punchline. is he actually an Vladimir? Because if he isn't, would he be more offended from being called that or Dracula? I think we all know the answer, but you know. Number 6. I actually don't have enough money to hit pity right now, but this banner is going to last for 2 weeks, so if I can't get it with all the money I have at my disposal right now, I can come back later. Now, this event itself is really straightforward, and there's not really much I can do to talk about that. I also haven't really read the story or anything from JP, because it's not a particularly important story or anything. Number 7. But yeah, I looked at the 90+ node of the event, and it's basically just a harder version of what Valentine's had, because the second wave is now 2 enemies. Now, I probably have some ideas, because if there's something that makes it more reasonable in this event, is that all the males and gender unknowns get a 50% attack boost for the event. Whereas for Valentine's it was only Karen and then 2 servants you'd select. I hate using tickets, but I probably should do that anyway. So let's do at least 1 set immediately. I did have exactly 69 tickets, so that's probably a sign of something. I have nothing of value to say about rolling tickets. It is as uninspiring as always. And here's the double. Another demonic parade. Wowee. Let's at least do a second set of tickets before I go and cash in. I do need to buy a pack anyways because of my eternal farming. I believe that is my second splat gun, which should be a Splatoon reference, something people actually might know about. As a man much funnier than me said it, it is a reference to Emiya Assassin, yeah. Yeah, gun.jpg, what else is new? I'm not even going to finish that sentence because I think Emiya Assassin kind of speaks for itself, really. These roles would immediately be way more exciting if the story logs were actually in here. Then we could see Emiya now with real guns, instead of Emiya with assassin guns, which are different somehow. Okay, is that my number 5 Tsuna? No, it's Red Tsuna. Why? I didn't ask for this. Rama is just literally, basically a worse Tsuna. Tsuna has the exact same kit, but question mark better. They're both bad. And then the double. I'm gonna go and buy some Zen Quartz so you can look at Rultria here for a minute. I accidentally pressed the roll ticket button. I'm a moron. Now we're stuck doing another 10 tickets before I can do anything of value. Whoops. Okay, is it Chiron? This is the least male servant I could have possibly gotten. Damn. Literally the least male servant I could have possibly gotten. I mean, sure, that's NP2. The only Chiron I got out of those roles was a Chiron fracture, because those breasts were massive. Only the finest jokes on this channel. Alright, let's try that again. Here's a Chaldea 11th 10 roller. And so far it looks like any other roll that exists. It better be good. This is the Chaldea 11 roller. I heard noises behind me, but there's nothing among me. Why did I say it like that? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, is that Watanabe no Tsuna? Sure is. Alright, NP5. That's 2 of the 3 goals, kind of goals, done. And naturally, you can't have the 5th without the 6th. Okay. I don't think that even gives me... Does that give me a second up in skill? It's 180 plus 80. That's 260, so yeah. Yeah, this gives me the second up in skill, which means he's going to eat my materials. I hate it here? Nah, it's fine. Alright. 360. My 3 goals here were to get all the CEs, which I've done because I can take the other 5-star CE with the CBC ticket. And then hopefully get NP5 of Tsuna here, and then I just need to get Amakusa. Also, that's the last CE, so now I can spend the rest of... Well, not the rest of, but the CBC ticket on another Argonaut. Number 13. Okay, hold on. Tumu has blessed me with... Yeah, that tracks. Alright, that's Tsuna number 7. Well, at this point I have 7 SRs, and 2 of those were Watanabe no Tsunas that were not at NP5, so I think I've gotten 5 rare prisms so far. Double Sail Lancer. Is it another Vlad? I don't think it can be anything relevant. Okay. It sure was another Vlad. Maybe one day I can even buy Nightless Rose from the Rare Prism shop when I have like 25 extra copies. And speaking of extra copies, hello there. That's not Watanabe no Tsuna. But it is a Rare Prism. Alright, well, I've gotten 2 of the gender unknown servants by now, so I guess I need to get the 3rd one. Astolfo is going to pop up before I'm done. An unfun fact is that Amakusa and Astolfo came out at the same time in the game. Let's go for another riveting round of tickets at this point, I suppose. I rolled for Amakusa back during the Apocrypha event, but that was very shortly after Ivan sucked me dry. So I couldn't actually afford to spend a huge amount, and whatever I did spend just wasn't enough. So Amakusa has been a servant that just has kind of refused to pop up for me, and I see that not much has changed since then. I still cannot seem to get him. Like, before the event ends, I will spend the 900 Senk ports if I damn need to. There's the second Argonaut. And here's the funny double. Nope. Let's do another set of tickets. I'll be rolling low on tickets at that point, which is perfectly fine by me. Maybe having the measured plushies up in the upper corner of my stream was not a good idea. Clearly I'm spiting some kind of cards with this act, so... Next up, a double. Oh boy, when the bento is special. $480. Kirei's abs, they can't possibly be a bad sign, right? We're starting to hit the point where I'm mildly annoyed at the gacha, so that's always fun. Now, if only I had a webcam on my streams, you could see absolutely nothing changing about my expression, as I'm silently moulding on the inside. And that would be a mineral. Hooray. 510. My luck this year has been absolutely disgusting. I have absolutely no right to complain about this so far. But I will complain anyways. I won't actually. Because I try to maintain a positive atmosphere with my streams. No salt, no sodium, no carbonacleum. I don't even know what that is. I failed at chemistry. Which probably means that that was probably a bomb. Just like this session is. Well, at this point I would be happy if we actually got one more Argonauts before I see Amakusa. That way I won't have to be worried about making poor life decisions. On the other hand, this rolling session is already a poor life decision because I didn't want to spend a lot of Senk ports here anyways, beyond getting Amakusa and collection purposes in terms of the Cs. Here's the double. Because I do want to roll on the class gacha, and I probably shouldn't, but I'd want to do it anyways. So I would want to have some funds for that. And oh boy, if we follow the Korean schedule for this month, I'm not gonna be very happy. That's going to be a lot of money spent this month. I now have 9 tickets left, so I'm gonna have to leave them at that. And instead I will have to go and see if I actually have enough money for another pack. I'm pretty sure I don't have money for a third pack, so this better be good. Otherwise I'll have to come back here later. Number 19. double Inazuma 11. Yep. Sorry, Caldea 11. So I guess that's more like Caldea 22. If this was Blackjack, I would have busted. 2/3 of the way there. 600. The most annoying thing is that one more pack isn't even going to be enough to hit pity. That is the real tragedy here, because even if I somehow have money to get another pack, it won't be good enough. I need 2 more, so this is definitely going to go for another day, no matter what I do. Unless I get lucky. Just get lucky. It's not that hard. But I can go for a bit more with this pack. 630, number 21. Finally! Another Tsuna, presumably. I'm sorry for my own loss. But that is another rare prism. So it's going to be like any other saber, so actually who cares? That is my 8th rare prism, and this one is Chiron for sure, right? It was not. It was Red Man. Another saber, that's a triple. Oh baby, a triple. And this time it was actually the correct guy. Not that it matters. It would be nice if I could witness the mythical quadruple cold roll. I don't think I've seen many of those in my time. But it could have been Club Argonauts instead. Is that double-sided? There it is! The mythical quadruple roll! Woo! I can't be mad about that one. That's just silly. 660. Number 22. I'm actually not sure how many Tsunas I'm up to now. I think I had 7 before that roll, so 9, maybe 10 in total, so I think it's more than I need, but it's still not enough for all 3 up-and skills. But it is rare prisms. 11 of those so far. I think I can afford to do 1 more before I check if I have another pack. If I don't have enough for another pack, then this is going to be the end. And I'll be back later. I absolutely love the fact that for like every single rolling session I've had this year, I've made a joke about it being too short. And then this happens. It's been an hour and I still don't have Amakusa. And of course it happens to be exactly that time when I'm like sick. Not exactly the most pleasant of times to be had. Fine, I'll do the last 10 roll. I shouldn't, but let's do it. 720. I do have 9 tickets, but I don't want to go into those unless I have a full 10 set. Honestly, with it only being 180 Saint Quartz away from hitting pity, I probably won't actually stream it, because it would be very short. So instead I'm just going to make a YouTube video out of it as usual. Yeah, that's not a particularly good roll, is it? Okay, well, I can't say this was even the worst experience, because I did get a lot of SRs out of this, and that is rare presents if nothing else. With that said, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.